Clarifying your vision. A clear vision is the compass that guides your decisions, shapes your future, and fuels your journey toward success. It is the ability to see beyond the immediate, to imagine where you want to be in the long term, and to align every action with that ultimate goal. Having a clear vision is more than just wishful thinking. It's about creating a roadmap that drives purpose and ensures every move you make brings you closer to that destination. The significance of having a clear vision lies in its power to provide direction. Without a vision, it's easy to get lost in the daily grind, swayed by distractions or short-term rewards that don't contribute to long-term objectives. A clear vision offers a sense of purpose, acting as a beacon that cuts through the noise of everyday life. Take Steve Jobs, for instance. His vision for Apple was not just about building computers. It was about creating products that would change the way people interact with technology. This visionary mindset drove every decision, from the design of the first Macintosh to the creation of the iPhone. Without a clear vision, these innovations might never have seen the light of day. Jobs' clarity of purpose allowed him to stay focused and navigate the company through various challenges, always keeping his eye on the long-term goal. Vision shapes your long-term decisions by serving as a filter for evaluating opportunities and challenges. When you know where you want to go, it becomes easier to decide which paths to take and which ones to avoid. A person with a clear vision does not waste time chasing fleeting trends or reacting to every challenge. Instead, they prioritize actions that move them closer to their ultimate goal. This is particularly important when faced with difficult decisions. If you are considering a new project, for example, you'll assess whether it aligns with your vision. If it doesn't help you get closer to your long-term goal, it may be best to pass on it, no matter how tempting it may seem in the short term. Creating and refining your vision requires a mix of introspection, goal setting, and adaptability. Start by asking yourself what you truly want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years. What does success look like for you? This could be related to your career, personal life, or a specific project you're passionate about. Once you have a broad idea of your desired outcome, break it down into smaller, actionable goals. This helps turn your vision into a practical plan. Regularly revisit your vision, adjusting it as needed. Life circumstances change, and so might your ambitions. As you gain new experiences and insights, don't be afraid to refine your vision to ensure it still aligns with your evolving goals. One powerful method for refining your vision is to create a vision board. This visual tool helps bring your abstract ideas to life by turning them into images that you can see every day. It serves as a constant reminder of your long-term aspirations and keeps you motivated. Another method is to regularly journal about your progress and reflect on whether your current actions are in alignment with your vision. This exercise not only helps clarify your goals, but also keeps you accountable. Ultimately, a clear vision is not just about having a lofty idea in your mind. It's about creating a tangible plan that motivates you and guides you through every step of your journey. It shapes your decisions, influences your actions, and ensures that every effort you make moves you toward the life you envision. With a clear vision, you're not just drifting, you're charting a course toward your best possible future. Building a winning team. Building a winning team is essential to achieving success in any venture. No matter how strong your vision, strategic thinking, or individual capabilities are, the collective power of a talented and motivated team often determines the outcome. A strong team can multiply the impact of your efforts, overcome obstacles, and help bring your vision to life. The key is to assemble a group of individuals who complement each other's strengths and work toward a shared goal. The role of strong teams in achieving success cannot be overstated. A team provides diverse perspectives, diverse skills, and the ability to divide tasks efficiently, all of which are critical to long-term success. Whether you're building a business, leading a project, or launching a new initiative, the right team will be the driving force behind your accomplishments. A team that works well together can turn ambitious ideas into reality, push through difficult challenges, and achieve things that would be impossible alone. Consider the team at SpaceX under Elon Musk's leadership. They successfully reduced the cost of space travel and achieved multiple groundbreaking milestones. While Musk is the visionary behind the company, it's the collective expertise and dedication of the team that made these feats possible. SpaceX's success illustrates the critical role a well-functioning team plays in executing bold, high-stakes missions. When it comes to recruiting and managing a team, there are several key principles to keep in mind. First, look for individuals who share your vision and values. It's not enough to simply find people with the right skills. You need people who are passionate about the mission and are aligned with the organization's culture. A team's cohesiveness and commitment to the vision are often more important than their individual qualifications. For example, the team at Google, known for its innovation and success, prioritizes cultural fit during the hiring process. They recruit people who are not only talented, but who also thrive in the company's collaborative environment. These individuals become more than just employees. They become passionate contributors to the company's success. Second, effective communication is essential in any winning team. As a leader, it's crucial to create an open, transparent environment where team members feel heard and valued. Communication isn't just about giving orders. It's about fostering dialogue, encouraging feedback, and promoting collaboration. The team at Pixar Animation Studios is known for its strong culture of open communication. They hold regular brain trust meetings where directors and team members provide constructive feedback on projects, ensuring that all voices are heard and the best ideas are brought to the table. This collaborative approach has led to the creation of some of the most successful animated films in history. Third, empower your team members by giving them ownership and accountability. A team that feels responsible for its outcomes will take greater pride in its work and will be more motivated to achieve results. This approach can be seen in companies like Zappos, where employees are given the autonomy to make decisions that impact the customer experience. By trusting right calls, Zappos has built a reputation for exceptional customer service, and this empowerment fosters a culture of loyalty and innovation. Case studies of effective leadership and team building provide valuable lessons for anyone looking to build a high-performing team. Consider the example of Southwest Airlines, which has consistently ranked as one of the top companies in customer service. Founder Herb Kelleher built a strong, supportive culture from the beginning, prioritizing employee satisfaction as the key to success. By treating employees well, Southwest created a team that was motivated to go above and beyond for customers. This focus on building a strong internal culture has been a major factor in the company's long-term success. In summary, building a winning team is about more than just filling positions. It's about carefully selecting individuals who align with your vision, fostering open communication, and empowering your team members to take ownership of their work. Strong teams are essential to achieving great things, and as a leader, your ability to build and manage that team will have a direct impact on your success. Whether you're leading a startup, a project, or a global organization, the power of a cohesive, motivated team will always be your greatest asset. Understanding market dynamics. Understanding market dynamics is a critical component of any successful business strategy. In a constantly evolving environment, staying aware of market trends and shifts is key to remaining competitive. Market awareness allows businesses to anticipate changes, identify new opportunities, and avoid potential pitfalls. It's not enough to simply react to what's happening. Entrepreneurs must proactively seek out insights that can inform their decisions and drive growth. The importance of market awareness cannot be overstated. Without it, a business can quickly fall behind as competitors adapt to changing conditions. Consider the rapid rise of streaming services. Companies like Netflix succeeded by understanding the shift in consumer preferences from cable television to on-demand digital content. Their deep understanding of this market shift allowed them to capitalize on an emerging trend that traditional media companies ignored or were slow to adopt. Similarly, during the rise of smartphones, companies like Apple, Samsung, and Google leveraged their market knowledge to innovate and dominate the mobile device industry. By staying attuned to market dynamics, these companies were able to position themselves as leaders in an increasingly crowded space. To analyze and adapt to market trends, businesses must first understand their customers and the forces that influence their buying decisions. This includes tracking consumer behavior, competitor actions, and broader economic or technological shifts. One key approach is to regularly gather data from various sources, including market research reports, surveys, and customer feedback. For example, analyzing consumer sentiment through online reviews or social media platforms can provide valuable insights into the needs and desires of your target audience. Tools like Google Trends and industry-specific analytics can also help identify emerging trends in real time. By staying informed through both quantitative and qualitative data, businesses can spot shifts before they become mainstream, allowing them to adapt and act quickly. Another important step is to monitor the competitive landscape. Understanding what your competitors are doing and how they're responding to changes in the market can provide valuable insights. If your competitors are launching new products, adjusting their pricing strategies, or shifting focus to a new target demographic, these movements could signal a broader industry trend. For example, when companies like Uber and Lyft entered the ride-sharing market, traditional taxi services were forced to rethink their pricing models, customer service practices, and operational structures. By tracking such shifts in real time, businesses can learn from the competition and adjust their own strategies accordingly. Capitalizing on market changes requires agility and a willingness to innovate. Once you've identified emerging trends or shifts, the next step is to align your business model and offerings to capitalize on these changes. This might mean launching a new product, adjusting your marketing strategy, or embracing new technology. For example, many traditional retailers have responded to the shift toward online shopping by investing heavily in e-commerce and digital marketing. Companies like Walmart and Target made early investments in their digital infrastructure, allowing them to pivot swiftly when the COVID-19 pandemic led to a surge in online shopping. In these situations, those who act quickly and strategically are often the ones who reap the rewards. To truly capitalize on market dynamics, businesses must also remain flexible and open to continual adaptation. The best strategies today might not be as effective tomorrow, so it's essential to regularly reassess market conditions and adjust your approach accordingly. This could involve refining your product offerings, rethinking your target market, or adjusting your messaging to stay in tune with consumer sentiments. In conclusion, understanding market dynamics is not a one-time task, but an ongoing process of analysis, adaptation, and action. By staying informed and agile, businesses can navigate changes in the marketplace, identify new opportunities, and position themselves for long-term success. Whether responding to shifting consumer preferences or adapting to technological innovations, those who understand the market and act with insight are the ones who thrive in an ever-changing landscape.